Welcome to Open Access Week. This year's theme is Community over Commercialisation, which emphasises the need to prioritise equitable access to knowledge over profit-driven models, fostering collaboration and inclusivity. Over the course of the week, the library has developed a series of videos in support of this year's theme. Today's video, an introduction to open access, will cover what is open access, what are the benefits, and the different types of pathways to publish open access. The University Library acknowledges the traditional custodians of the land within our footprint areas, the Awabakal, Darkinjung, Biripi, Wumerai, Wunara, and Eora nations. Pay our respects to the wisdom of our elders past and present, and I would like to extend this respect to anyone watching the recording today. Open access provides a way to promote broader access to academic research outputs by scholars, students, professionals, and the general public via the internet. It is the immediate, free of charge, online access to research where users are enabled to read, download, distribute, print, search, and link to the full text of open access articles. Open access research articles can be made available and found via repositories, archives, and open access journals. It also refers to open access books, data, textbooks, and a variety of open educational resources. Another term commonly used is open research. This extends beyond principles of open access publishing to the whole research cycle. And open research is making all outputs of research open and as accessible as possible, which includes protocols, data, code, software, and much more. It's about being as open as possible and as often as possible, but being closed when necessary. There are many benefits of publishing open access. For authors, it will unlock your opportunity for collaboration. It increased your citation rates, and research has shown that open access publications are viewed and cited more often than articles published behind a paywall. You increase your visibility and the impact of your work, allowing work to influence policy. It also ensures compliance with grant and funder rules. For a university, it increases our university research activity, exposure, its shared knowledge and innovation increases community and industry engagement with our research. And for the community, research is available to those who cannot access subscription content, including researchers at other institutions and those in developing countries. It ensures taxpayers get value for their money and can access any research findings. The benefit of publishing open access was it increases your citation rate. This slide is an average citation per publication of University of Newcastle outputs between 2019 and 2023. It shows that publications received an additional 5 citations per publication that were open access in compared to those that were published behind a paywall. The average citation on an open access publication during these years was 16.3, compared to those behind a paywall, which was 11.34. Therefore, the average citation per publication of an open access publication was higher on all of these years analysed. There are a variety of models for open access, and different types include green open access. Now, this term is used when an author accepted version of a manuscript is deposited into an institutional repository. Gold open access refers to publishing in fully open access journals, one where the publisher of the journal provides free, immediate online access to the full content of the journal and the final versions of articles published. The third is hybrid. Hybrid open access refers to when an article processing charge is paid for an individual journal article to be made open access in an otherwise subscription-based journal. You can visit our library Open Research Guide to learn more about open research, or contact your research liaison librarian for more information on various options available to you. Thank you for watching the recording, and we hope that you enjoy Open Access Week. Thank you.